Stop. Yep. Yep. Back on this beast. Yep. Today's video, we got some, this headlight, it's fogging up, it's bothering me. We're gonna address that. This blinky light, it don't work anymore. Why? I don't know. One on the side doesn't work either. So let me show you. So if you guys remember, got this little panel for my lights for storm chasing. Front one's for the do. Back one's for the back side. And when we get the front flipped on, you know, we got this side's going okay. This side, not so much. We're dead, and we're only half. This one, seen better days. And what I mean by that is it got some moisture in it, as you can see. And it started, you know, looks like it corroded out. I for sure thought it wasn't going to work at all, but nope, half of it works. I don't know. So we're going to figure that out. Then we're going to move on to this headlight, being as foggy as it is. I'm going to show you a neat little trick to unfog that. Hopefully it works. We're going to make it more like this one, which is new because this side was hit at one time and hit again because crinkle. So since I'm procrastinating, I'm just going to do the easy stuff first, which is not a lot of effort by me to do. And that's going to be by polishing up this headlight. So let me show you what I'm going to do to get after it. So what I'm doing is I have my sanding block. It's got some 1500 grit on it. And I'm just going through using some water, putting it on there, and just kind of wet sanding out the headlight here. You can use spit, you can use, you know, some kind of a liquid. Doesn't matter. Just trying to get some of the bigger junk off of this headlight. Then we're going to wipe it down with our hands and wipe it on ourselves. We can wipe it off with, you know, hoodie. And that's going to leave us with a nice, smoother, still fogged up kind of, you know, film. Next, once we get this all 1500 gridded up, I'm going to take my buffer and I'm going to whee and buff it up and make it nice and bright. So let me get this sanded up here and then I'll jump on the buffer. So now that it's all wet sanded down, I just did top side there. Got all the bug guts and everything off of it. We're going to take our wool pad, you know, the cleanest of the clean ones. And I have this headlight renew stuff. This stuff's more, you're supposed to do it by hand, but it removes yellow lighting, whatever. I think it's just a compound. It says hand or machine use. We're going to use the McKine. Give it a little shake. Move on to the foam pad and some polish if it doesn't clean it up. But let's see what this does. Sure, if Corey's watching, he's going to be laughing at me when I do this next part because, you know, we did this at the body shop quite often to clean our pads off. Can you see it? Okay, good. Oh, glad I could help. Shake it up. You know, just put a dribble on there. Just a dribble. Working it nice and slow now. I will say if you got important things like chrome or paint that you don't want to burn through or do that, tape it off. Try not to get it, but alright, so start slow, work your way up, work little sections, just like buff and paint, and you'll get it. Let me show you what I got so far. So that was just from that little bit, and you can see, cleaned it up really nice. There's a side-by-side comparison. Get rid of that fogginess. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one up, since I got this stuff out, might as well do the other one. Maybe I'll take some polish to it too and see, but yeah, I cleaned up nice. Careful. Oh no. I got compound on my bumper. Man, I just couldn't resist. I had to do the bumper. Stupid thing's probably gonna polish up really nice and I'm gonna have to do it. Okay. Let's put some polish on it. Boop. We'll save the paint for our winter prep sometime soon. Anyways, let me show you. That took a matter of all 3 minutes. Look at that. Little burny mark right there kind of going on, but you can work at those, sand it some more and get it done. But between this and the other side, perfect. Those LED lights already were shining through bright enough. I'm gonna call that a win. So done deal. Suppose I'll quickly learn you on some scratches here in paint. So I got a pretty good one here in the Trailblazer. That's not gonna come out. That is into the clear. You run your finger, you can actually feel it. I can feel it. Can you hear it? Yeah, I can feel that. So that's not gonna come out, but we can make it a lot less noticeable. So I took the hood, halfway taped it off, and those other scratches that are in there, you can kind of see right there. Those will come out, no problem. That one might have to work at a little bit. That one for sure I'll have to work at a little bit, but we're gonna try to do these out. This one, if you're really adamant, you can wet sand it down. Just be careful, it's close to an edge. It'll burn through. That guy, it won't come out, but we will definitely improve on it. So your orange peel you want to watch, as you can see in the light, looks like the surface of an orange. Start wet sanding too much on paint, you'll take that out and make it a nice smooth surface, which is good and bad. Because good, it looks great, but bad because more scratches show up and you make the paint thinner. So I'm gonna knock this out really quick and just see what I can do. Recording now. Okay, 5 minutes. Let's show you. So you can see these back and forth. It's mixed with dust, but that's basically what swirl marks are, and you got to remove those with the polish and the foam pad. But pretty impressive compared to this side. And here's that scratch. Not totally gone, obviously. A lot better than what it was. So a lot of the marks that were over here, they're gone. Still got a pretty good one right there, but whatever. So now let's polish this thing up and show you the ender resulter. And by the way, if you spatter enough compound on your pad and on your hood when you're doing that, it's going to spatter on your cowl like that. And if you don't clean it off right away, it's going to dry on there, and it's going to be like pancake batter on a countertop. It's never going to come off. Trust me. So clean it off. Now we polish. You guys just checking me out? No. Okay. Way too much. Way too much. Let me show you this. So we'll get into that, how shiny it is. But first I want to show you this. Heat gun, 67, 67, 67 on this side. We come over here and right where I just finished up, 109, 110, 111. So that was me barely putting the pad on there. Sometimes I've worked these panels pretty harsh. Even this one's still pretty warm for where I even started. That's the definition of a burn through right there. You warm up the panel so much, you can either warp it or you get a burn through. And it's not pretty because they leave little scars on these edges. So just FYI when you're buzzing these things out. So there it is after polishing. I'm gonna go over it with my clean terry cloth just to get some of these little edges and everything off. But you can see as you trip over everything, much more gooder. Much more gooder. Pretty darn impressive. Kind of surprised it came back that much. So from this phase you can wash it, wax it, and you'll have yourself a nice shiny smooth butt paint, which that's nice. Ain't gonna lie, everyone likes nice paint. So there's the shine and the light, and you can see my reflectivity here versus the side that was taped off. A little more dull. It's shiny, but it's not, you know. Let's just do the big reveal, shall we? Nope, wrong side. Get off there. Get off me. Get off there. There you go. Clean and not. Pretty neat. So depending on how aggressive you want to get, a whole project like this could take you 3 to 4 hours, top to bottom, start to finish, whatever you want to call it. And depending on how much time and effort you want to put into that. But quite honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to do a winterization video on this vehicle here shortly. And we're going to go through and polish the paint up. And I'm explaining in that video why we want to polish the paint up for winter. I know, just going to get all nasty and gross, but trust me. Just trust me. Okay, we got more shit we got to do, so let's get to it. So I kind of took a gamble. I just popped both of them off because they weren't working, just to test the wires out. I already knew this one was working because it had power, because it had the one side that was lighting up. And look at the amount of water in that thing. It's just, That's nuts. So, took that one off. Didn't know about this one, so I wanted to make sure that the wire was good. If it was bad, I'm not going to go through all my fishing it out, taking the headlight out and stuff. I'm going to reach up underneath there and snip it. Then I'm just going to tie into this one because these lights have that much extra wire with them. And that's not that far of a length. But when I went ahead and took my meters of many or multi, and we put some positive to positive and ground it out, we're getting 12.4, 12.2. Yeah. There you go. You can kind of see that. We already knew our front one was, but let's just double check on it as well. And same 12.4, 12.2. So just gonna go ahead and solder them in. This white wire is actually a change the position kind of wire. Changes the flash pattern. So I have that hooked up. Let me show you that. That is actually this wire right here. And all I have to do if I want to change the flash pattern is ground it out on any ground surface. Let's see if I can change it. Yeah, so we can change it. So, got them doing this number. And over on this side, got them matched up doing the same thing. I kind of like having this one shine bright like a diamond because kind of gives it like a cornering light off this way, kind of ditch light or whatnot. That's nice. They're going in sequence, so that makes me happy. And also, I think this one got water in it really bad, is this backside right here where the wire goes in. I think it's not sealed very well. So what I ended up doing is I had some electrical tape, putty, tar, whatever, and I gooped it up right there. So hopefully these ones stay okay, but we'll see. But I'm happy with it. Topped off or checked off all the fluids up here, so we're good there. Next thing I want to do is give it a quick vacuum and maybe look at this winch. Maybe get some ideas on how to mount it to something. Don't know yet. Okay, all vacuumed out. Clean enough for right now. Of course, like I mentioned, we're gonna go mudding in this thing, so we don't want to get too clean, or we're gonna just, spin our wheels, figuratively speaking. That wasn't funny. Okay. Did quick go ahead too, and right next to the window. I think this stuff kind of expires. This is pretty old, and it hasn't really worked out very well. It's like 2011 on the sticker there. So I think Rain-X has an expiration date because it doesn't feel very Rain-X-y, but oh well. It'll do for right now. So that's going to wrap up this video. We're all done. We're all done. We're going to go off-roading in this thing in a day or so. Take you guys along, film that. Check it out. We'll check out the Pashiki grade up here. Pretty neat. So thanks everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, share, leave some comments below. Had a couple requests on some stuff with the Impala. Impala stuff will be coming back here really soon, but taking a break, doing some other stuff because, things get frustrating. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.